What happens when drinking coffee on an empty stomach? Gastric ulcers, anxiety, increased abdominal fat accumulation, and metabolic disorders are potential risks when regularly drinking coffee on an empty stomach. Coffee is rich in antioxidants and improves brain function. However, drinking coffee on an empty stomach can negatively affect health. Gastric ulcers and acid reflux. Coffee is highly acidic, and drinking it on an empty stomach easily increases stomach acid production. Excess acid causes discomfort, heartburn, acid reflux, and stomach ulcers. Over time, high stomach acid levels damage the stomach lining, leading to serious digestive issues such as gastric ulcers. For those with a history of gastric or duodenal ulcers, this habit accelerates disease progression and makes treatment more difficult, causing anxiety disorders. A cup of coffee contains an average of 80 to 100 milligrams of caffeine, which can stimulate the central nervous system and even cause anxiety disorders. Drinking coffee on an empty stomach causes the body to absorb caffeine quickly, and the sudden increase in blood caffeine levels creates feelings of restlessness, anxiety, rapid heartbeat, or hand tremors due to overstimulation of the nervous system. Caffeine in coffee also increases cortisol levels, which can cause chronic stress. Because caffeine triggers the release of adrenaline, a hormone that provides a short-term feeling of excitement but then remains at a low level. After a long night without energy intake, coffee should not be considered the first meal of the day. Abdominal obesity and metabolic disorders. On an empty stomach, coffee stimulates the adrenal glands to produce cortisol. Normally, cortisol levels rise in the morning to help the body stay alert. However, drinking coffee on an empty stomach can cause cortisol levels to exceed safe limits, leading to hormonal imbalances, especially in women. Prolonged high cortisol levels may be linked to abdominal fat accumulation, particularly if frequently stressed or eating irregularly. Maintaining high cortisol levels for a long time can lead to sleep disorders, reduced immunity, and metabolic disorders. Increased blood sugar. Many people feel tired and jittery after drinking coffee on an empty stomach because the body reacts to energy deficiency caused by metabolic disturbances. Drinking coffee on an empty stomach can alter insulin response, especially in those at risk of diabetes. If coffee is consumed before breakfast, the body's ability to control blood sugar decreases, leading to a slight increase in blood glucose. Coffee is not harmful if used properly. Drink coffee in reasonable amounts, 1 to 2 cups per day, at the right time and after meals. Coffee can even provide many benefits such as improving concentration, reducing the risk of Alzheimer's and Parkinson's diseases, enhancing metabolism, and lowering the risk of type 2 diabetes. Nutrition experts recommend not drinking coffee immediately after waking up, especially within the first 30 to 60 minutes. It is better to drink coffee around 9 to 10 a.m. after the body's natural cortisol levels have risen and after having breakfast. Eating breakfast before drinking coffee, even a light meal with bread, banana, or yogurt, helps neutralize stomach acid and avoid feelings of restlessness, jitteriness, or insomnia. Gradually stop or adjust coffee consumption immediately if experiencing abnormal symptoms such as stomach pain, palpitations, restlessness, or prolonged insomnia.